Today we've got the most beginner-friendly gas blowback gun on the market if you don't like the M-lock. So Double Eagle Daniel Defense M4A1. We got this from Evac Europe. They've been a great sponsor of the channel for a very long time. As always, no one has a say in what we say here. Let's not forget AirsoftMania, the main sponsor of the channel. They've been providing us with gas and ammo and a target used in this review. So yeah, let's get going. As always, first question we need to ask is, can it mag dump? Yep, it is the MWS system copied by Double Eagle, and they did a bang-up job on this. They generally been considered a go-to beginner gas blowback gun for a while now with the M4. And now for all of us M-lock haters, we got ourselves a beautiful Block 2 style quad rail on the civilian version of the M4 Block 2. So if you like dig woodland, Marshak dudes and stuff like this, you're gonna be very, very happy with this. So what we've got is a civilian version of the grip instead of the classic A2. It is integrated with the trigger guard, which is a little bit annoying if you want to replace it. And a double Daniel Defense stock, which I personally hate and will be replacing with someone, but yeah, it is what it is. And obviously we've got one beautifully marked and licensed Daniel Defense Race 2 long style rail on the 12.5 barrel. And what is actually quite interesting, the serial numbers on the rails are actually unique to each gun. So this one, as I said, came from Evac Europe. They're based in France. And on the bottom of the rail, there is a serial number ending with the country code. And you can actually see that this is a rifle made or ordered by a French shop. I checked it against an M4A1, same model that my friend has, but he bought it in Poland. And actually it has a serial number that ends with Pol to signify a different order and different country that got this rifle. And so yeah, we've got a Znal bolt carrier, we've got a steel trigger grip, we've got a single-sided manipulator, and obviously a lot of reese. So how I set it up is I've got a small dot on the razor. It's an Aimwin PE320. It's really nice. I've got the SpecPrecision OGL laser aiming module and a Parma 2 C2 AR flashlight from Armytek. So now we've seen that, let's set up a target, let's get some distance and see how much we can put rounds on the target and how accurate. Our target is set at about 25 meters, so we're gonna put some rounds on it and see what's gonna happen. And now, just for fun, a quick burst or two. Yeah, so pretty much everything we've shot hit the target, and we're also empty. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. What obviously I would recommend is changing the hop-up backing and the barrel. A lot of people also recommend changing the hop-up arm in the MWS system rifles. I think it's mostly for the Lilacs one. But generally speaking, out-of-the-box performance is really good. Actually, my friend recently came back from a 4-day event where he used this, not this exact, but the same rifle out of the box without anything. And yeah, he was very happy with it, the performance. He got some frags, and there was zero issues with it. So yeah, it's pretty much good out of the box. And as we know, for beginner players, this is very much important. So what we're gonna do now is set up the chrono, check the power, check the consistency of the power output. And after that, we're gonna talk a little bit more about the MWS system, what I like about it and what I don't like about it, because there is a couple of things that are not perfect. We've got 0.36 BBs in the mag, 150 PSI gas, and it's 28 Celsius. So let's turn the chrono on and let's go. 1.23, 1.17, 1.18, 1.17, 1.19, 1.16, 1.1, 1.15, 1.13, 1.12. So yeah, it is a pretty consistent CQB gun, and if you want to get more power out of it, I am fairly sure that this is on the nozzle being set to this power, because when I was comparing it against a gun from a different market, the power output was different. But anyway, you will, as pretty much always, want to get an end pass so we can go from the CQB to higher power in a matter of seconds. So yeah, MWS system. Everyone says it's the most user-friendly and most common system in the world, which is generally true. Because no matter where you live, the parts are going to be there. They are easy to buy, not that expensive. There's plenty of brands. Pretty much everyone's doing MWS parts. And so whatever you need, is it a nozzle or Z plate or whatever, you can get it. So this is actually very nice. What I don't like all that much, even compared to CGS, is the shooting experience, because when you shoot those, you need a mag with BBs in it, not this one. When you shoot them, the blowback is not all that great compared, what the compared to even to CGS. Did I just shot all? In the beginning of the video, I say that this is one of the most beginner-friendly rifles on the market. Why is that? Is that it is based on the Marui MWS system, which means that first of all, it's one of the most popular gas systems in the world, which means that every brand and their mother is doing aftermarket upgrade parts. So wherever you live, you will be able to get your spares. You won't have to bother yourself with getting them off China or Taiwan shipped directly to you. The other thing is that, generally speaking, the gas performance is great on those. As we just seen in the Chrono, it was quite consistent out of the box, and it can be made even better with just slight adjustments. So what I don't like about it is that even compared to the sort of sister design, the CGS, the blowback is not that strong. It is, as the VFC enthusiasts say, it's very toy-like. So as you can see here, there's not much blowback to it. So when you get those, you get a plastic buffer that you can replace to any steel one to make it heavier and make the blowback be felt even more. And also, what is personally for me as the CGS fanboy annoying is that in CGS, out of the box, you're getting a steel fire control group and a steel bolt carrier. In the Double Eagle MWS, you're getting a steel fire control group, but you get a zinc aluminum alloy bolt carrier. While this generally don't matter all that much, especially with the MWS using Z plate to lock the bolt in the back position, I just like the steel because it's just a little bit heavier and just kicks a little bit more and just, you know, feels a little bit more Gucci when the gun has steel internals out of the box and you don't need to replace them. There is this meme in MWS community that you get an MWS rifle, you spend another $500 on the upgrades and it shoots worse than it shot out of the box, which is generally quite true to those. So I do not recommend swapping everything in it. Don't do that. It's good to shoot out of the box. So would I recommend it to the beginners? Absolutely. If you don't like M-LOK and you like the classic quad rail style, definitely go and get it. So yeah, a little bit of house cleaning at the end of the video. We just recently hit 5,000 followers on YouTube, which is really exciting, especially that last August we celebrated 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So it is crazy that the channel grew 5 times that much in a matter of not even a full year. So I'm really grateful to that. And yeah, so we do have t-shirts now, as you can see. So Flannel t-shirts are available. They're going to be under the video and there's a link in the description. So if you like the channel, if you want to support us and help us buy more cool guns to review and just generally don't bankrupt doing this, please buy a t-shirt. They're really cool. Everyone who bought them so far loves them. So the community feedback on them is actually pretty great. So yeah, as always, we're going to be back with more content. Thank you for watching and have a great time.